Hello, my lovely Libra souls, and welcome to the channel. My name is Kelsey. Welcome to your reading. Today we are looking at any messages that are meant for you at this time, at the time that you find yourself here. Okay, Libra, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I do invite you to hit that like button. Consider subscribing if this resonates with you or brings you value. Let's go ahead, Libra, and see what your guides want you to know right now. For Libra, please. What does Libra need to know right now? Knight of Feathers, action and focus. Okay. I feel like this is really saying, Libra, like it's time to put your head down and keep going. There's an energy here where it's like you've been working on something for a while and maybe you're kind of starting to lift up on the gas pedal. You're starting to slow down. You're starting to maybe get a little bit discouraged, and your guides are coming through saying, absolutely not, Libra. Keep pushing, keep going, keep working towards whatever this is for you. Okay, we also have the Tower with release and revelation. Wow. Yeah, I feel like Libra, there's definitely, get this to focus, there's definitely some major energy shifts happening around you, and this may be kind of what is throwing you off course or causing you to slow down or making you doubt yourself. But there's a need for you to know, Libra, that the closer you get to your success, the closer you get to fulfilling whatever goal this is, the more things are going to start changing around you. And that doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. That means that other things have to be released to make room for this manifestation or for this fulfillment, okay? We also have the Three of Crystals with collaboration and productivity. So Libra, there is a message here, like if you're feeling maybe burnt out or feeling very drained or exhausted, you know, maybe bringing somebody else in to help you move forward, to help you continue taking action, to help you build whatever this is for you. As well as for some of my Libras, there is a major collaboration coming in that is going to really, it almost feels like change. I wanted to say it's going to change your life, okay? It's going to change your life. So be on the lookout for that. I love that. Okay, Libra. I feel like you guys are building a community surrounding whatever it is that you're doing, even if it doesn't feel like it yet, you are. Like I said, major energy shifts, major collapses of old, worn out ways of living or ways of working. That doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. It just means that things are changing, and change is good, Libra. So don't allow fear of change to hold you back. And I'm also really feeling for some of you guys just this sense of exhaustion. So maybe you're working, you know, a full-time job, or you're a full-time mom or parent, or have some other like responsibilities that you have to take care of, and you're trying to build something like on the side in your spare time, and that can be so exhausting, Libra. But your guides are coming through here saying don't stop now, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some more messages for you, Libra. What else does Libra need to know? Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Okay, so maybe for some of my Libras here, you've been focusing on on something that isn't really going to influence the final outcome of whatever this is. When I was shuffling these cards, I heard balance. You know, Libra with the scales, of course, balance would come in, but I heard work-life balance and like this almost like scoff, like there's no such thing as work-life balance. And if that's kind of where you're at, Libra, what I'm hearing, your guides are saying, like, there's a need to create a life that brings balance and harmony in with the work that you do. There's some sort of like resentment or even anger or bitterness towards maybe the work that you have to do or some kind of responsibility or something. If you're in some kind of position like that, there's a need to kind of recognize that that work is maybe not a long-term thing. Like it maybe isn't supposed to stay there forever, okay? And there's a need to kind of zoom out and see the bigger picture of what you're working towards here so that you can let go, you can release, and allow those other things to collapse. I hope that makes sense for you. So don't get too fixated on the everyday thing. Like, keep that bigger picture in mind here of what you're working towards, Libra. We have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Yeah, so there's a huge message here and confirmation here for Libra in regards to anger, in regards to something that you're holding on to, in regards to some kind of conflict, whether this is conflict with yourself, conflict with your life, conflict with another person, that's being kind of brought up. And I feel like it's being brought up in your life right now so that it can be released. So there's healing coming in. The more you allow this change to happen, the more you allow this tower to fall down, this release of energies that are no longer serving you, or however that comes through for you, Libra, the more you're going to have within you to put into this path that you are pursuing. I hope that makes sense for you. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards here. The great severing. Some of you guys may be leaving a job, or you need to leave a job or leave something, especially with the tower here and the great severing. Mars energy. And if that's the case, there's a need, I feel like there's a need to do it right, Libra, okay? Not for them or whatever this is, but for you to be able to look back on later and not have that regret or that shame for how you acted out of anger or however that might come through for you. But there's definitely a big message here for you, Libra, of there is something in your life that needs to go, that absolutely needs to go. And whatever space you free up is going to be able to be invested into the path that you're currently pursuing. And it is going to create more balance and harmony within your life. Okay? We have courage with the Aspen spirit. Yeah. So it may be something that's difficult for you to let go, or I'm also really seeing this for some of you guys as like leaving a job that really creates stability or, you know, pays your bills for something that is unknown. To pursue some kind of dream, to build your own business, to become something else that is uncertain. Your guides are saying like this is the right path, whatever that path is for you, Libra. And we also have healing, yeah, with the bear spirit. Like I said, this is going to be very healing for you. because there is kind of this severing or this release, this letting go of anger, of resentment, of something in your life that has been creating conflict or heartbreak or whatever it is for you. For a lot of you guys, it could be a relationship, it could be a person, or healing from a breakup, but a lot of you, it feels like a job or like a career choice maybe, that causes a lot of stress or just causes a lot of disruption in your life, whatever that is kind of being cut away from your life right now. For some of you guys, especially with the Tower here, it's almost like you're not being given a choice on whether or not this stays or goes. But once this severing happens, it is going to be very healing for you. Let's go ahead, Libra, and pull you one final message. Well, you know what, Libra? I think you are being pushed towards your purpose. So you may be very hyper fixated on staying in this place that you hate, staying in this place that creates conflict, that disrupts your peace, because it creates stability in your life, and you're being told to zoom out and gain perspective, because it really doesn't matter, because what you're meant to do is going to be so much better, and you're being pushed towards your purpose, and that's really what this big picture is. You're being pushed towards your purpose, Libra. I love that. Look at this. We have create space with raspberry. Create space. There's space being created for you as well. Zoom out. That when we zoom out, right, it makes this look so much smaller, and it gives us so much more room, right? So there's definitely something here about leaving something behind, healing anger, healing this burning kind of feeling that you have, like really healing to create space for abundance and joy and success. You guys are being pushed towards your purpose, and I feel like for a lot of my Libras, and I understand that this isn't for everybody, and everybody's purpose is different, and not everybody's purpose has to do with their career or how they create income or stability in their life, and I completely understand that. But my Libras that are here, I do feel like your career, your job choice is directly at least connected to your purpose, or allows you to live your purpose through your career. That's something that I'm really seeing here, and everything that isn't in alignment with that is being cut away right now so that you can build whatever that is for you. All right, Libra. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, if it brought you value, please hit that like button, as it truly does help to support the channel. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for joining me here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.